at a certain time.
What is, though?
YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay, I pushed it. Let's see what happens.
Give me the thumbs.
Oh, yeah, we're live. Here we go.
Live and kicking.
It's
Back
happening.
at it.
Back at it.
6:30. The Tuesday after the long weekend that we just all had over in Edmonton, where we came out champions of the Family Day tournament. And you know what? We're back with some live hockey, Ravens Semiahmoo style. It's the first playoff game, believe it or not. And I just talked to Burnsy in the parking lot. He was pulling up. He literally just got back in at 4:30 today, driving back.
That guy is an absolute unit to drive all the way there and all the way back.
Yeah. We were talking about that before we came on live here, Weekend at Bernie's, the movie. And I
You probably felt like Bernie at that point.
I think he feels like Weekend at Burnsy's right now because he's dead tired, I think. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good time and everybody got back safe. It looks like we have a full squad here, which is great.
Yeah.
And it looks like the boys, I don't know, are they going to be tired? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is we, well, actually, no, maybe it works as a disadvantage. I was going to say we gained that hour back, but technically it would be an hour later on our body clock. But, yeah, it's not as bad as Ontario. You know, I think it'll
3 hours.
That 3 hour difference. It's only the one, so.
Yeah, I don't think it's the time thing. I think it's just the legs maybe. You know, this is the 7th game now in 4 days.
True. It is a lot of skating.
It's a lot of skating. And, you know, these kids, they don't dehydrate unless you tell them. Or, excuse me, they don't hydrate really.
They definitely dehydrate.
They
That's
dehydrate.
What they do.
Yes. You don't have to tell them to dehydrate, but you definitely have to tell them to hydrate.
Well, the dehydration comes standard.
Yeah, it does. My kid doesn't drink nearly enough water. And I always look at his lips and I'm like, you look like you've been smoking crack. So, kids, you got to get your water in you, you know? So, anyway, we're here. We're at the Delta, what is it called? The Delta Academy rink?
Planet
Ice Delta, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm a little worse for wear.
Yeah,
I didn't get enough sleep, to be honest.
I didn't. You didn't love getting home to your own bed and.
Oh, I did. I did love that, but yeah, I had a decent sleep last night. The first one that was better than all 3 of the last ones in Edmonton, that's for sure. But you know, I'm not a big sleeper. I'm lucky if I get 6 hours. My wife and my kids, as soon as their head touches the pillow, they go out.
They're just out.
They're gone for the entire night. That's a blessing if you can have that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm similar in some cases. Depends on the night, but I definitely was power down last night. I know we got home, I don't know, about 6 or 7 o'clock. I think we landed.
Pretty
Probably
easy
7
flight.
o'clock. It was an easy flight.
Yeah.
Super easy flight. We actually got home 25 minutes early.
Wow.
Which never happens, but the flight was early, and then drove home from the airport, and I was out.
You know what? That whole trip, for us, it was pretty seamless. The timing on it all clicked, and there's no snags. And
No, it went really well.
you know, that's an easy flight, like an hour 10 or whatever it is.
Yeah, we flew out of Abbotsford, which was super nice.
Oh wow, you're
like
closer then.
Yeah, easy little airport, super small.
Were you on Ric Flair Airlines?
We were on Ric Flair, baby. Ric Flair, where they bill you for the air.
No frills, no frills, no gimmicks.
Oh yeah, no, it's everything has a fee.
Yeah, they get you there, but barely. And if you get your luggage and stuff without any issues, that's even better.
As long as you pre-plan and prepay for everything, you're okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know if you show up and they start adding things to your list of needs, oh yeah, the cost is.
They find ways.
Plus some.
Yeah, I think as soon as the flight was about to take off, they're like, we have extra seats, and if you want to buy one, have your payment ready.
Yep.
You need a little extra room? Hey, you know what? It's all about different revenue streams, I guess. It's a business.
One thing I found awesome was the fact that they are definitely buying these planes overseas from like Germany or something, because typically the airplanes have English and French on all the stuff that's on the airplane.
Yeah, I didn't notice
but
that.
It was English and German. So I was like,
that's crazy.
I don't know if that's a standard build for Canada.
Hey, man, I'm all right with that. As long as they don't have ashtrays, I think we're good.
Yeah.
So here we go. First game, first playoff game of the season here. Ravens fired up. They're doing their chant. I got fried up. You got fried up. I think that's something like that.
Something around those lines, yeah. This will be a good one. Richmond Jets. We haven't played in a little while, but
I love Case. Let's warm up.
Oh man, yeah, he likes to get those
so
legs going. Yeah, it's great. Honestly, I'm a fan because
I love it.
I've been asking him like since the beginning of the season, like, do you have like a warm up routine
like
or something you're gonna do? And,
yeah.
And then now he's doing this lion skate.
I know.
I love it, man.
That's like what? Like the last 4 or 5 games, I think I've seen him do that.
Yeah, he's started bringing it into his get ready routine, and I'm a fan.
And then watch when he goes back to the net. He'll do the shoulder check on the bars. There he is.
Oh,
he's
look at this.
He's getting his little routine down for sure.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
It's the weirdness of the goalie, right? They're all weird.
Well, you gotta have a little something.
They all have their little.
You gotta have a little something.
You do.
To
Yeah, absolutely. To set the tone, settle you down. And again, we're starting with the Zach Leal line with Grayson and Jackson. Heavy hitters in that tournament. They did a lot of damage. I've said it before. I'll say it again. They poured in goals. And look like Gray's cutting in centers. We'll see how they do here. They played a lot of hockey. It's either going to be they're really, really sharp and aggressive, and they just take care of this team, or they're going to give pucks away like that and make mental mistakes. I don't know which one it's going to be yet.
Yeah, I hope it's not the latter, that's for sure. I asked Kaysen, too. I said, hey, how are you feeling going into this game? He says, oh, no, the guys are ready. They've been moving the puck. They've got lots of time to move it around in that tournament. I feel like they're feeling connected, is what he said. Yeah,
I mean, that's great to hear. And I think that's kind of what I was thinking, too. I mean, the chemistry, every game in that tournament, it looked like it was growing and growing, and they were just getting they were just doing things that I've never seen them do before. You know what I mean? Like sharing the puck, passing. On one of those power plays, they snapped it around, and everybody touched it, I think, almost twice. And then they put it into the net.
Yeah, no, it's lots of great puck movement out there. I mean, the one nice thing about that tournament, I know we were told many times we were in a lower tier, but you know what? It gave the kids time to get those puck movements around.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I was curious about with this team. Like, I know Richmond, they're a good team.
They're decent.
They're decent,
yeah.
and they can play hard. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, they're going to take away that time that we had in that tournament we just played.
Yeah, 100%. It'll be almost like playing the last team, that Saskatchewan team, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar.
Exactly. A similar style team for sure.
Yeah, they're not pushovers, but they don't have what it takes to beat the Ravens. We played them 4 or 5 times, and we beat them. We've never lost to them. So, again, I don't feel like we're in trouble here. The only thing is the fatigue factor and how well rested these guys are after playing all weekend and being back to school today, and then now a night game. We don't always have the best results in night games.
Yeah, no, our evening games, I mean, we saw with Langley, we can get down in an evening game, but luckily we were able to battle back in that one.
Yeah. And that was on this ice about a month ago, I think, where we were down 3 or 4.
We were down 4
in the first, I believe.
Yeah, it was a.
And Langley was really celebrating. They thought they had us in the bag, and then we came back in the third
period
blew them
special.
out 6-4. That was one of the best comebacks I've ever seen. So, the boys can do things, and look at that.
Oh, Clark had some
Clarky D.
success with that over the weekend,
and this is what I'm talking about. There's going to be maybe a little mental mistakes, fatigue. We'll see how they do. This is the first period, and Vitality's battling down low. I actually told his mom once I would call him Vitality, and she's like, that's nice. Look, he's going all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Backhand chop in. He went around everybody.
Couldn't quite get it out front there. I don't know if he was trying to make a feed out front, but
I don't know. I think he was trying to do his backhand magic, and Jackson was trying to get something going, knocked off the puck. Sweatpants are looking like they came to skate.
Yeah, they're definitely moving. Was that too many men?
I don't know.
No, there was a kid getting off the ice at the time when that puck came back.
Could be. Let's see what happens.
Might be a too many men call.
So it's good to hear that Kaysen was saying good things. He felt good.
Yeah, no, he feels good. He's feeling good about the team, feeling good about...
Yeah. I think everybody's feeling good about the team. You know, we had a good time in Edmonton. There's a lot of good bonding. The boys had a blast off the ice, on the ice. There's some funny moments with the parents, you know, hanging out. You know, it's just good team cohesiveness and
good times all around for sure.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, so many things to do at that mall. Like,
it's crazy.
Water park, you got amusement park, mini golf.
Yeah,
you know,
I've been there.
The games at rec room.
Yeah, it's almost too much.
It's a lot, man. It is a lot.
Like sensory overload to the max, Jack. You know, like I actually just wanted to stay in my hotel room.
I mean, yeah, you had your one Jollibee chicken night, right? That
was great. My wife delivered, and I hoovered that chicken. It was gone in a jiffy. It's good stuff. Not the healthiest, but you know, fried chicken is what it is. You eat it, and sometimes you pay for it, but it sure is tasty. Look at this. Who is this?
There we go. Hopefully we can get something going here on this power play. It wasn't too many men penalty on Richmond, so
okay.
Hopefully we got about a minute left so far. Nothing really working out right now in the first minute of this power play.
No, again, you know, like we said, Richmond's a good team, a decent team. Wouldn't say a great team, but they can stuff you up. Look at this pass.
Oh, here we go.
Over. Oh, look for it. Junie was there.
June was there, just a little bit ahead of him.
And Richmond's clearing. Over to Carter. Mr. Durkach.
Ooh, a little behind pass there.
That was like a little Air Jordan basketball there.
Yeah.
Here comes 14 coming in. Atwell. He's going to rip.
Make it happen.
I was listening to that last championship game, and I said rip way too many times. So I'm trying not to say...
Try not to say rip?
He's going to rip it in.
I mean, you definitely had some shout-outs to Carter, like, rip it!
I don't know. I think I've been on Carter's case a little bit too much. Every time I see him, I'm like, Carter, you got to shoot it, you got to shoot it, you got to shoot it.
Get it out, guys.
But he made some nice shots off the point. They all did. Okay, here we go.
So power play's coming to a close here.
Big Bill always in position.
Richmond's going back to even strength, and we got Big Bill trying to make an attack.
A lot of my okay. If I move down a little bit, I can see a little bit more. But again,
yeah, these nets.
Apologies. Yeah.
Apologies, everyone.
We won't be able to get everything down correct here because it's far away. Big Bill.
It's also on the
trouble in front.
It's open there. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't stuff that home.
Burnsy.
Hugh now.
Big save.
Right at the goalie.
Lots of carnage and traffic up front.
Lots of guys laying in the crease there. I thought for sure it was going to pop out and get a little sneak into that side, but
good effort. Good effort. Pressure.
So yeah, one power play down. Just unable to make anything work on that one. But
I can't believe how many penalties we took in that championship game. I think there was like 5 or 6.
There was a lot. I mean, the one thing is like the guys getting them were like twice the size of some of those kids on the ice. Like,
Burnsy.
Even like Nolan, right? Like he got more penalties than I think I've seen him get all year.
Yeah, he was working hard, and sometimes you get a little reckless. Here comes Vitale. He's on the move. Puck stuffed up at the blue line with Richmond. They clear it out. Back to Clark. He's looking over. Tipped over to Scotty. Scotty, nice pass up to Vitale. Here goes Vitale. Vitale's got his skating boots on. He's trying to work something. He's down in the corner now. Richmond all over these guys. They're forcing it.
Oh, almost on the wraparound there.
Out to
Richmond managed to get
Clark.
Their sticks in there.
Yeah. Over to Burns. And you could tell it's a different kind of game compared to how we were playing.
Oh yeah, much less time.
Oh, big shot, Burnsy. So half a foot off. That was a beauty.
That was a nice shot.
And Burns is, like I've said a lot over the weekend, his shot has just become super powerful. His release time and his velocity has gotten a lot harder and faster.
Yeah, no, he's great on his skates this year. Great on the stick. He's Yeah, that guy's really evolved over the last year for sure.
And I like how he played in that championship game. He deserved that MVP for D. And then, he took that chip shot, half slap from center, and he hit the open net for the bonus time. It was nice to see. Like to see kids that work hard get rewarded. And look at this.
Oh,
Clarkey slaps it down.
Go.
It went off one of their men, and it looks like number 10 is in. And another big save.
Dang.
0-0. Ravens getting their chances.
Ivan was going to capitalize on that one. He definitely had the lead. But
well, did you see that play? Clark tried to ice it down and hit one of their players. Look at this. There it is.
Oh.
Nope.
That was close.
Unlucky
Zach
again.
there just couldn't get it up.
Couldn't get it up. Couldn't get it out. And look at this pass over by Jasper.
Just whiffed. I think that was Nishi out front.
Who's that? 16. Ooh. There we go. Atwell. No. Is that Atwell? 16? No, that's Zach.
Good Zach. Yeah, Zach on the corner. Nishi was in the middle there.
And they're firing away at this keeper. It's probably about 10 shots now to about maybe 1 or 2. This is usually how it went in the tournament, and this is usually how it goes. We outshoot our opponents. We keep applying pressure until the levee breaks, and then we're listening to Led Zeppelin's greatest hits. And that's what we're hoping to do here.
That's what we got Kyle Froller on the music.
Oh, yeah. Froller plays some dudes.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah. Here we go. He's standing right next to me. Hope he heard that. Froller plays some buttes. I'll say it again. And he gave me the smile.
He's loving it.
And Big Terry's over there, too. Don't want to say too much about the Big Terry. He might come over and rip my head off.
Oh, no.
Nah, he's a beaut. I love him.
I think he was loving
the thing about this.
Shout-outs on one of those last games.
Good. The thing about this team, man, is like all the parents are cool, All the kids are cool. We all get along. It's nice, man. Here we go. Oh, tries to spring Junie.
Yeah, June's going to have some
He's looking.
time in this corner here.
Good head check to see where he was at before he went into the corner. I like seeing that.
Nathan right out front. Hopefully.
Big Bill tries the center.
Wrong side.
I like June doing that head check as he goes into the corner, just being aware of what's coming behind him and what the play is looking like. That's smart hockey. You have to do that. You have to protect yourself. Look at this. Big shot off the point, misses the mark. Scotty's trying to clear it out. Richmond taking it, baking it.
We're putting it to the wrong spaces right now. It just feels like we're just kind of
forcing.
Yeah,
we're forcing the play.
We're panic dumping, and then
and look at this.
Going straight to
2-on-1.
Player.
Tries the toe drag.
Oh yeah, tries the toe drag.
And Carter said no, siree, Bob.
Today.
Here we go. Look at this. Stick handling like a madman.
Ivan's trying to break the D there, split the D, but
Ivan's got that crazy automatic stick hand, like it's like a shark swimming when it's asleep. It keeps doing the same thing. He's got that crazy. He really uses his stick handling to his advantage, and it goes fast when he's streaking. Some kids don't do that; they just push the puck, but he really likes the stick handle. Here's Carter down low in the Ravens zone. Ravens got to get something going here. They're looking.
Just got to clean up their breakout a little bit.
Clean up their breakout.
Just see stuff like that where they're trying to make it move, but it's just going right to a Richmond player.
Ivan said enough.
Ivan's looking like he's fed up. He just wants to get something.
This is what I'm talking about here.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Tries to set it up to number 22.
Yeah, Hansen was there.
Handman was looking for that the tail end of that rush by Ivan the Terrible.
Ooh, yeah, that was close. I thought for sure that was going to be a connection there. Like Ivan had that nice drive up the side, and
that was Paul Coffey to Yari Curry right there, and it just didn't happen. But right idea, and again, I said it in the last game, I think, or the game before. It takes sometimes a period or close to a period, sometimes even more, for the Ravens to acclimatize to their competition, figure out kind of timing. And then once they put it together, their attack, they start really putting it in the net. Big shot off the point. Clark, nobody there to even look at a rebound. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Uncharacteristic. Need to put people in front of the net and start screening. Usually Gray Woods is there. Burnsy gonna fend off his man down low behind Kaysen. Coming up, rushes it, passes it. Grayson chipping up. And here we go. Jackson speeding, and he's going to rip, skip. Nope. looking for Burnsy on the point. Back to Grayson. Nobody in front. Another center gone wild. And the positioning's off. And look at Burnsy's going to have to fend off this beautiful play. It makes it look like nothing. I mean, this is the kind of plays that Burns made all tournament. He's
he's good at getting back quick.
Good at getting back quick. He uses his long reach.
Woo! That was close.
He's picking pockets left and right. Chipped out by stuck in there. Grayson was trying to get around his man and go. And now Burnsy in the corner. The Jet all over him. Up to Gray. Gray again. He's going. Gray and Jackson. Nice crossover by Grayson. Grayson looking for it. Over from Jackson.
Oh.
And you know what? Jackson had it. It was a making of a 2-on-1.
Yeah, I think he just quite lost it a little bit on the boards there. And
He did.
I think that sent Grayson offside.
Grayson chipped it up and crossed over looking for the pass.
Expecting that pass a little sooner.
And Jackson kind of got it caught in his feet and it went offside there. But this is more like it now. It seems like maybe they're settling down a little bit. This game's been all over the place. Untidy hockey. And here's another one, icing. This is what I'm talking about. 2:56 left in the first, 0-0. The boys need to kind of calm this down a little bit and focus in. Fight off whatever they're feeling. And sort of get focused, like I said, and start making tape-to-tape passes. And start getting people in front of the net in the O-zone. I haven't seen that much this game yet. We used our defense in the last several games in that tournament. Actually, all of the games we had shots on. Look at that 10.
Ooh.
Big save by Casey.
Nice
And that was Carter fending off his man in front. He still got the tip off. Casey made a pretty easy save, but that was dangerous. And here we go, Atwell up to June and another offside. And that's been a problem with the Ravens all tournament, these offsides.
They gotta keep a little better eye on who's coming up with them.
You know, when you have back-to-back plays and you're offside at an A level, it's unacceptable. So yeah, really watch what's happening. Stop doing that, please, gentlemen. Here we go. And that was almost another offside. Ravens need to get their stuff together here. They're not playing to their potential. And this could be an upset maybe. But I don't think
it's early still. I don't think so. It's the first period. We got to just.
But look at what happened with Langley. You know.
No, I know. Yeah, they turned it on in the third. Second, I'd say halfway through the second, they got their groove.
Yeah, Stella got her groove back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far 1:44 left in the first. This has been a back and forth sort of mishmash. Chances on both ends. Carter's gonna go take it around his net, fling it up. Handman there to collect it. Good fight on the breakout. Pushed back in by the Jets. And now over to Scotty, who's going to bring it in on the wing. Is he going to fire? Yes, he is. Ooh, and he rips a blister. I said rip again. Every time I say rip, say no. That's the game today, Greg.
Rip is no.
Just say no. Or just say curl. Maybe rip curl.
Curl.
Something. I just don't want to keep saying he rips it on net because I listened to that last broadcast and I said that way too many times. Anyway, here comes Grayson, and what's this now?
Yeah, we got a call on something. I don't actually know what that was on. Is it another too many men? Did they?
I don't know.
Line change error or what? Oh no, this is going on Hansen.
Hansen for what? Was he getting a little extracurricular on behind the play? Must have
been, yeah.
I know the handman can get his temper flaring. He can get a little feisty out there. Maybe that's what happened. But this is 55 seconds left in the first. First penalty of the game going to the handman. So we're down to 4 players. Let's see if we can kill it.
Yeah, I mean, we had no success, unfortunately, in our first power play. So
nope.
I'm hoping we can be better on the penalty kill than we are in the power play right now.
Yeah, so I should have said first penalty to us. There has been another penalty.
Yeah.
Here comes Clark. He's going to try to get this out, and he whiffs it. Not good. Captain's got it, coming back in, looking for a center. Off of Kaysen. That was dangerous.
Yeah, good cover there.
Kaysen played that like he had like a sword in his hand, and then he kind of deflected it to himself and covered it. Good save by Case.
Yeah, it went off the defender's leg and then right off Kaysen's pad. That was a nice way to get. I'm glad he saw it right away and was able to cover it, because there was definitely a Jet standing right out front there.
They're ready to pounce, no doubt about it. And that's what I said
nice
about Kaysen. Yeah, that is a nice poke by Big Bill. He's off. See what he can do. Button hooks.
Final 20 here of the period.
Looking for somebody, playing with it a little too much. And back to Jasper. He'll get it down. I know he will. Oh, no. Off of him.
Off a body.
Off a body. Chipped up to Big Bill. Got to get it out. Does.
There we go.
And Zach was
Zach
looking to
tried
go.
But
and there.
End of this period.
Kind of a monotonous, ugly period.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Not
both
our
teams.
prettiest playing, that's for sure. We
no.
Definitely not putting on the show we put on the weekend, but it's all right. Early in the game. Early in the game,
one period down, no worse for wear. Donut. 47 seconds. Coach Shane talking to the boys, giving them one of his get up and go speeches, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Ironing out some wrinkles that he sees from the bench. And typically the Ravens will come back in the second and do damage. They have all year long. Got to remember, boys, that this is the first playoff game. We can't let one just escape and let it go and think that single game here. This is the start of trying to make the finals in the playoffs, right? So, again, collect yourselves, and hopefully they'll come out swinging and just a little more fluid than that first.
Yeah, just a little bit more connecting out there, and definitely upping the pace a little bit. I feel like you said, I think they're just a little tired after having a lot of games over the weekend.
Yeah, most definitely they are. But they're missing a few fundamental things. They need to get bodies in front of the net. They need to start using their point men and getting more shots off. And, again, driving to the net. I need to see Gray turn on those jets like he was doing all tournament and just cutting in. Let's see what happens. I have full faith in the boys. Let's go Ravens. Second period, 15 minutes. And, again, we're starting with Shenhan in the box for about a minute. Dumped down. Chased by somebody, but no, look at this. Ivan almost steals off a stick. Wise play, you just dump it back down, waste some time. Zach on the hunt behind the net. 1 man in, 3 men back. Richmond trying to put it in somebody's possession up for a rush, but it gets chipped off and shot back down by the Durkachian one. And good hustle by June to cause a turnover. But they got to get back here. Richmond coming in. Good coverage by the boys. They're looking better already, even on this power play. A little bit more pep in the step. I know Coach Cuss is a pretty mellow-mannered man. You don't hear him yelling and screaming too much, but I think he's very effective with what he says to get his troops to listen and follow commands and orders. And that's how I look at it. It's like hockey team's like an army. You got to listen to your commander, and you got to go out and do your job. Here we go.
Sorry,
nice pass to Big Bill.
Oh,
Big Bill's going to make him pay. Yes!
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
A little flip half
That's the way
shot.
to do it.
And
Beautiful.
he was passed up by I don't know who, but that was a beautiful shot. He made it look easy. It was like a half-assed shot, but it worked, and he meant to do that.
Oh,
he
yeah.
can rip
nice
that.
Flip up there.
He can rip that as hard as he wants, but he elected to do a little flippy, and
top corner, first strike.
1-0.
I think that was. I'm going to just actually play that one more time, just because I'm curious about.
I don't know who
pass was.
that was. A beautiful pass.
June. I think it might have been June.
Okay,
sent that up.
Here we go. Big Bill drawing blood. Sprung by June, and he makes no mistake with a little flip shot in. Beautiful hands by the big man.
So better start to our second period here.
And that's what I expected. Right out of that penalty kill to strike in first blood. And let's see if the Ravens can keep the pressure on. Richmond coming in. Good defensive play.
Yeah, nice stick lift there.
By Shenhan, and he's headmanning it up to Atwell. The boys are looking like they got their legs now.
Yeah, they're looking like they're connecting, got the flow going.
June coming into the corner. Shenhan waiting for it. June's got to pass that. Somebody's got to get in front, though. And he looks to his point man, to Burnsy. Burnsy half shot, kind of careened off his stick. There's a defender in front of him or a winger. Then he couldn't really unload. Shot back down into the Ravens territory by the Jets. Far corner. Scotty looking to get it out. Little backhand flip out off the glass. Almost worked to Shen. And now look at this. Scotty's going to come in. Rips it wide. Wow. Through a few players. Scott hustling to get that puck. Flipped up to Ivan Durkach. Durkach is going to make moves. Look at this. Shoots it in on the net. There's somebody there.
Rebound.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Vitali gets what he needs.
That
was
nice
a beautiful
rebound.
Positioning. A shot that kind of came off the goalie to the right. Big rebound. And Vitali was Johnny on the spot, and he slams it home.
He couldn't have been in a better spot on that one. Ivan just comes around that player on the boards. Nice little shot on here. Deflects right over. Actually, Vitali with a nice reach to actually get
beautiful.
that one. And he does a little dive shot, actually.
Yeah, that dive shot
nice
was
little ender.
Gorgeous. That's a highlight reel goal.
Oh, yeah, that was
just
great.
because of that slip and slide that he did at the end. That was nice. Vitali, he had a pretty good tournament, but he's capable of scoring at any time in any place. He's a dangerous dude. So that's hard work and being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it's capitalizing on those rebound moments. I feel like that's one thing that, you see over and over again with these goalies. I mean, they're getting better at covering the puck, but there's definitely always a rebound.
You have to look for rebounds.
A couple of them, yeah. So
that's where you score goals. You have to look for those. Look at this. You got to pass it up over to Shenhan. Shenhan's got to see somebody over there. He's got to make a move and pass it. And he's getting
hold the line. There we go.
He was getting worked from behind from one of the Richmond Jets. He elected to pass it back to his point. Passes it again, but right to a Richmond player, and they move it out. You can't give it away like that in your own zone. That's going to be a trip.
Penalty.
No, yes it is.
Yeah.
Hacked down by who?
That looked like
Atwell.
Who was that on that one? That was
a hacker.
Yeah, it might have been Jackson.
Yeah,
actually.
it was Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson Nishi.
He got a little aggressive.
Goal in the box.
Chopped his man in half. That's okay. I mean, getting aggressive is one thing. You got to watch kind of your stick a little bit, though. Keep it as a tool, not a weapon. Anyhow, he's in the box for 2. One by Richmond. Pushed down behind the net of Kaysen. Looks like we're going to clear here. Tyson's going to get that out.
But not quite.
These guys need to just figure out how to blast a thing. Like, take a slapper and get it down the net.
Send it in the air.
Because this is what happens.
Send it on a trip.
Kaysen had to make a save now. The turnovers, when you can't move the puck out, like, you're not going to be able to move it out every time.
There we go.
And that's a way better effort.
That's some lift.
That's what I'm talking about. And again, look at Jackson.
Ooh,
he's going to try his patented.
Is that Jackson? I thought he was in the box.
Oh, looks like it's Carter in the box.
Oh,
maybe.
must have been Carter then. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to see, man. It's like
the netting.
I'm in an Alberta snowstorm here.
It's true.
But we'll do our best. Again, we apologize for any sort of mix-up. Easy glove by Case.
Easy glove.
Yeah. 10:17 left in the second. Again, first power play, first playoff game for the Ravens of the season. What is it, the 17th of February? No.
Yep.
Yeah, 7:03 p.m. And we're up 2, but we're on the kill. And you got to get that down. Again, opportunity lost to clear the zone. Right here is where he should be firing it, and he does, but it's kept in. Let's see if we can try that again. And there we go. Nope. Richmond's doing a good job of keeping it in, and this could turn into something for them if we fail to clear it.
Nice little tip.
And this is going to be a shot off the point.
Ooh.
Big pad save by Kaysen. And there it is.
Up front.
I don't know. Do they score?
I don't know.
No,
it seemed like there was an early
the body
whistle.
language says that they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think so. It was.
That's as close as it gets, though.
That was close, actually. Like, that puck came out just at the side, hit Kaysen in the pads, and then, the Richmond player tried to hit it, but I don't know.
I don't know how.
I actually don't know how that didn't go in.
I don't know either.
I don't know if it went off a skate or if it was just an early whistle that saved the day, but...
30 seconds left in the power play. Let's see if we can get this draw and get it out. Nope. Richmond wins it. Back to their point. Rips it, blocked by its own player, and shot back down to the same D-man that took the shot. He plays it low to his winger. His winger passes it back, and they're looking to set it up. They do. Cross-ice pass, big shot in.
Ooh,
another
shot.
Big save by Kaysen. Goes down, anticipates it, traps it, whistle.
Definitely got to get that puck out of our zone.
Yep. And quickly. 14 seconds left. Kaysen holding us in here.
So far, he's made a couple really good stops. But
he's made great saves so far,
I feel like that one, I don't know if it was. He made the initial stop.
That was like Twilight Zone. I don't know why they called that
what happened there.
No. But we can't see much over here.
True. True. It's a little harder through this netting.
Yeah. I mean, in West Ed there, we had the beautiful perch.
The premium seats.
With free pizza. And, there was a couple hot dogs flying around. It was nice. But, yeah, that was nice. Open air, nothing impeding our vision.
No, it was
full rain.
It was a good setup.
Yeah, full rain of the box. It was nice. So, anyway, we're back home now.
We're back.
And these guys are not able to clear. It's been in their zone now for way too long. And you know what happens when they can't clear the puck? Here we go. Jasper's again.
Penalty's over at least, so that's good.
Big Bill on the rush. 4-on-1.
This is a good rush.
And he whiffs on the pass. Look at this.
Took a little extra.
Tries to put it over. Richmond defender was cognizant and broke it up. That was crazy. There was 4-on-1, and sometimes it goes like that. Nolan was trying to make a play, but he kind of lost the puck in his skates. And the boys will, again, play it out from their zone. Burnsy rushing. Here we go. Turning on the Jets, full speed ahead. Chips it up to himself. Pushes the man off. Again, using the body. Playing physical. Somebody's got to cover him. He gets it down low. He's still staying there. He should probably be going back to his point. And look at this here. What's going on? Scotty down low to Shen. Shen back. Nice pass to Clark. This ice is looking sticky. I said that in Edmonton as well. Here it's looking stickier.
Yeah, it doesn't have that
same hot shot
slickness that it had in Edmonton, that's for sure. I know that's what Kaysen was commenting on as well. He said it.
Nice ice there, right?
Yeah, the ice is just very slippery there.
This rink is notorious for getting really snowy after about a period and a half, from what I've seen. Anyhow, again, same on the same playing field.
No icing.
Look at this. Vitaly stealing. He's going to set it up. Over to Shenan. Shenan rips. Big save. Nice setup by Vitaly. Good shot. Looking for more. And the goalie made a good save. Vitaly keeping it in, holding the line. Look at this.
Nope. Maybe not.
It looked like he did from here.
He did, yeah.
Good effort by Vitaly, the Kalashnikov.
Yeah, no, great effort.
And, okay, we got, Zebra's talking about it. Where to drop it, I think. And it's going to be outside the line. That's the right call, I think. Grayson's line out with Liao and Jackson. And let's see what they can do. These guys have been ultra dangerous. Gray chips it down low, getting fended off, and chipped out by Richmond. They're going to clear it. And they do. Up to center. Dumped in. No ice. Tyson back there. Plays it up. This is going to be a good chip up by Gray. Look at this. On a run. Let's see if he can make a move. He will.
Stay on side, you guys.
No, he goes to pass it. And he should have shot that.
Oh. Zach almost picked it up on the back there.
He should have turned the Jets on and just ripped that thing. I need slappers, and I need them now. I really want more slap shots, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they land, then it's great. But
it's like they're afraid that they're going to hurt the goalie if they take a slap shot. Just let it rip.
Unless it's warm-up time, then
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it then. Don't be a Yakupov.
Oh, that's when they do. That's when.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like crazy. Or there's kids skating behind the net and they just rip like a crazy, like head high shot and almost smoked the player in the head. It's like, guys, we got a game to play. Here we go, Jackson over Big Bill in the slot, ripping,
almost another one there. Zach with it behind the net.
You should have said no, Greg. I said ripping.
Oh, I missed it. It felt fitting for that one. That was definitely a rip.
Right in between the dots, and he unloaded, but wide. And June behind the net, good pressure. Up to their winger. They're going to break it out. Atwell coming in. Forces a turnover almost. And he does. Yep. Back up to Jasper. Here comes Nate. Nate the skate. Nate the great. Oh, trying to go between 4 defenders. And look at this. Judy, backhand. No, he's got it back on that. Feeds it to Big Bill. Big Bill way high. But right idea. Just a little bit of a spatula. And drops back in.
Pick it up.
Junie's working hard on this shift. Good play by him. Look at him. He's looking for somebody in front. Atwell's there. And he's looking, trying to set it up. But Richmond Jets all over him on that wall. They fight it off and break it up. But it's shot back down by Carter. And look, Junie again, just working like a madman on this. Tries to pass it up, and he does to Ivan. Look at the work by Ivan.
Nice
look at the moves,
there.
Man. But he gave it away.
Yeah.
Shoot. Too bad. He was making crazy moves, and then he actually was looking for somebody that wasn't there.
Took that guy off. I'm really good with that little direction change, but unfortunately, just no one to pass to there.
Here we go. Atwell up, and who is this? To Big Bill. Big Bill rips it again.
Ivan there to pick up the rebound.
He's had more shots today than I've seen him in the last few games, I think. Darby, Big Nolan all over this game. He's probably had about 7 shots on net.
Yeah, he's had a bunch of rips. Just got to bring that level down a little bit.
We don't say rips, Greg.
No.
Here comes Scotty. He's coming in. Slams on the brakes. I can tell it. I can tell you what's going to happen before it does. No, I can't. Here comes Vitaly fighting, trying to get his man off the puck, and he does. Look at this. He's going to make moves.
Move.
Here we go. Vitaly's on it. Going to cut in, shoots. Big save right into the chest, but he fended off a couple.
He went through
one
a few
defender,
guys.
And that's all he really had. We'll get the face-off in the zone here, O-zone, and see if we can try to set something up. But good effort by the Ravens. They're coming on. I can see it and feel it. Playing a better game this period, and good draw by Vitaly, but Richmond is they're hungry too.
Yeah, they're holding on.
They're holding on. And look at this pass. Springs number 7.
Feed.
And look at the slide over.
Beautiful
D by Vitaly to slide in and almost take that shot away. Look at this. Any penalty on that? Nope. Good. Scrambly.
Final 3 here of the
this period went by fast.
Yep.
Here's Burnsy. He's going to do his patented around the net giver. Here we go.
Page out of Jackson's book.
Yeah.
Jackson does it on the offensive zone.
Yeah, but Burnsy winds up behind the net. He can generate a lot of speed, and then he gets cooking up the wing.
Jackson with a takedown there. That should be a penalty.
That should be a penalty, yeah. But no, it's not going to be.
Still got it in his skates.
But here we go.
Zach pulls it out.
Zach, nice pass to Burns. He's got to let it go. Yes. Grayson Woods is right there on the doorstep. He almost had that, but the rebound went a little bit too far for him, or that would have found the back of the net. Unlucky on that.
Yeah.
Good shot by Burns, though. And here we go. Winger playing with it for Richmond. Sends it down low. Richmond's skating a little bit better as well this period. So, again, we're in for – we got a game here. Here comes Jackson.
Jackson trying to hustle up.
Over to Gray. Gray's going to chip it up. And Jackson – Jackson.
There we go.
Hard work by Jackson.
Nice little pull out there.
He's going to shoot. He's going to score. No, off the net. Off the goalie's mask. That was a good save by the goalie. He used his head there. And Jackson again, all over it.
Tries to find that little gap.
He's coming in.
There.
Shoots it again. Almost dribbles in. Zach Liao there. Behind the net.
Here right now for these Ravens.
Very good lineup here. Or good work by this line, I should say. And Richmond coming up. Look at Winger's got speed. Darby fending him off. Clarky D doing good defense. of work down low, and he forces the turnover. Great work by Clark. Look at this, Grayson Woods. Going to turn on the Jets.
A nice rush.
Look at this. And the D-man did good job to fend Gray off there. Gray puts it in front.
Whoop.
Oh, my goodness. What a big save.
Still
and
loose.
over. Tyson going to rip. Wow. Right off the pads.
Oh.
Massive pressure by this line. Holy Dinah. And here comes Big Bill. It's going to be offside.
Offside. Oh,
he clears it.
Yeah,
that was nice work. And is that June? June shoots on that. Another big save.
Oh,
Nolan again. Holy man. How many chances do you need, sir?
It's crazy.
I love it, but put one in the net, would you? You already got one. Get another one. Big pass
there we
over.
Go. Oh.
Atwell on the doorstep. Couldn't find the handle. Big Bill, beautiful pass over. Maybe a little too hot. But, wow. Great end of the period action and many a chance.
Yeah, final 15 seconds here.
By the Ravens.
Kayson's going to
stop textbook.
That one.
I mean, in the last probably 2 minutes.
Was easily about
10
6
shots
to
on
10
that.
shots, I'd say at least.
I mean, that was heavy pressure.
Yeah.
And we're still looking and still sitting at 2-0. 10 seconds left in the second. Wow, that was good action. Love it. Big Bill, that pass over, which is a little too hot for Atwaller. That would have been in the back of the net. Grayson almost had one off the rebound. That would have been back in the net. 4 seconds left. Shoot! 3 seconds.
That's it.
So
nice to see us on the board in that second period. I mean, 2-0's good, but
they were heating up the whole period.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I think if we hit them like we did at the last little bit of that period there, for the rest of the third.
In the third.
Oh, they're going to see some more goals for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we typically will beat this team with about 5 to 9 goals, usually. So I suspect and I anticipate that the third period will have at least another 2 or 3 goals. But that pressure was nasty at the end of that second. Holy Dinah.
Yeah, no, the heat got turned up there at the end, which is great to see.
And, hey, kudos to their goalie. He made some really good saves. Good saves.
He was all over it. The
Yeah.
Richmond goalie is definitely keeping them in this game right now.
100%.
Yeah. So we'll see where we go with this third period. I don't know. We throw to a sponsor quick?
Okay.
Man, when I make the NHL, the first thing I'm going to buy is a mansion with a rink in the backyard. Yeah!
Oh, I'm already under contract. What? Who signed you?
Aaron and Ryan at IG Private Wealth. They locked in my wealth plan, optimized my marginal tax rate, set up annual donations through my family foundation in sync with Intervivo's trust, and layered in life insurance for estate equalization. It's basically a 10-year, fully guaranteed deal with legacy clauses.
So you're saying you're rich?
Let's just say my future's on a max contract and the taxman's on the 4th line.
My dad said Brico Electric set up movie mode in our house.
All right, we're back.
Maybe you could get somebody to set up an intro of Vivos clause in your house sometime. Just call one of those guys and they can do it. Our sponsors, thank you again.
Yes.
And drop it in the living room. Right now we got to drop it like it's hot. And Casey's got to make the save, and he does.
Oh, he does.
Holy moly.
That was close.
Richmond comes out swinging, but Kaysen with a massive save, the best save of the game right there. And again, scrambly hockey in our own zone. Shenhan's got to move this up, but he turns it over right in front of his net.
Oh, man, yeah.
Jeez
Let's not
Louise.
give these guys this many opportunities.
And the Jets came out with some hot sauce.
Came out with some heat on this third period start.
Heat of
Looks
Rooney.
like we're playing a 16-minute period, too, so I'm going to
wait
till we're in even 15 here. And I'm going to...
Might as well give him a minute more to tie it up.
Give him a minute more.
Here we go. Behind the net, Durkach. He's going to go for something. Looks to set it up, turns it over. Too many turnovers in the own zone here.
This isn't good.
Richmond's putting on pressure. There it is.
Oh.
That's what happens. You turn over the puck.
Too many turnovers.
And you don't clear your zone, and they make you pay. I mean, Kaysen had no chance on that.
No, I mean, it's one thing to let, 1 or 2 go, but, Ivan skated over that puck.
That's uncharacteristic of Ivan to turn it over like that.
Goes off his skate on the second attempt. No, 2 guys there and just can't get a stick on it. And
Handman turned it over, and then Ivan. I mean, These guys got to sharpen up. They made us pay there, and that just shows you how fast it can happen. So we need one back now. We're in a fight. Richmond came out like Clubber Lang and smoked Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, we're back to a 1-goal game. So
look at this, 16, Zach Liao coming in and looking for somebody in front, but typically would be Jackson or Grayson. And he still has it down low. Nope. Now Grayson has it. What's he going to do? Looking, going around the net, looking for somebody. Puts on the brakes, 180. And papered on the board. Maybe a couple too many moves behind there. But good defensive coverage by the Jets in their zone. Not giving much to the Ravens. Here comes Jackson.
Nice little move by Jackson
move.
there.
To the outside, puts it in.
Off? No.
Yeah, no. The Jets came out with some firecracker.
Yeah, no, they're fired up right now. I mean, they just got that goal. Lots of momentum in their favor with that hype off of that goal, and now they're gonna
work off the
keep
momentum.
working it. Yeah.
But we gotta find ways to shut that momentum down and start capitalizing. Here comes Clarky D stepping in.
Just gotta put in a goal of our own.
Look at this, off the stick, behind the net.
Well, it's almost a lucky bounce there for Hugh.
Shot at Hugh. Look at this, Big Bill in front again.
Go.
Big Bill doing his duty here, rock and roll duty. He's all over it. He's got rewarded once, but he needs some more. Burnsy on the point, being harassed, shoots it down. Richmond's playing a different game here than we've seen them play. They're
stepping up. I mean, it is playoffs, right? So every game counts right now.
Absolutely.
You want to win them all if you can.
Yep, that's right. They came out firing in this third, like I said. And they're not quitting here. Passed up. They're going to break it out. Here comes their winger. Jasper in front of him. Plays it in front. And right around the D. They got to clear that out.
Oh, come on, you guys. Get a stick on. Oh, my gosh.
And again, another defensive breakdown. 3 men standing around looking at the puck.
Watching the puck.
And the Ravens are getting destroyed right now.
Yeah, like Jasper couldn't get on that.
I've never heard the Jets fans yell before, and they're yelling down there. Yeah. They think they got something special cooking, but you know what? They're not as good looking. So we got to get back into this, man.
Oh,
that's 2 defensive breakdowns, turnovers galore, puck watching, and again, is it the fatigue factor? I don't know. Here comes Vitali. Tries to go backhand. Looks at front, somebody there. Who's that? Scotty tried to stuff from the nice pass from Vitali from behind the net, right on the doorstep. Save. Now Vitali's back there again, working it around. Tries to get a shot off. And I've never heard the Richmond Jets fans before.
They're fired up.
They're fired up now. Big shot on Case and nothing but a save. And the boys need to smarten up here.
Yeah.
And
get
going.
Opportunities right now, unfortunately.
Let's go, Gray. Come on, Ravens. Get your head out of your ass, boys. It's time to play. 12-11 left in the third. We got to step up. We can't let them take momentum. That's a big block off Grayson.
Nice block.
I think it was. And he's no worse for wear. Got to get aggressive. Let's go.
Come on, you guys.
Chip it up. There we go. Good pass by Gray to Jackson. Jackson in the right spot. Jackson streaking up. I feel some momentum here coming. These guys are going to change this around. I can feel it. And Richmond, takes it. Takes the pocket, skips it up. And here's Durkach. What's he going to do? Makes a move. A little too far. Stays with it. Now Jackson pulling it in. But again, mishandled and mismanaged a little bit. All over the place. Yeah, Carter Gregory steps back up, chips it.
We're starting to do the big carry game where we're just taking it and trying to carry it in ourselves, like one guy at a time, right?
They're not passing it enough.
They're not passing it. They got to be making those plays.
With that being said, Richmond's playing a good defensive sort of man-on-man.
They're moving the puck
and they're moving it, and they're beating us to spots in our own zone, which is uncharacteristic. Here's
another one.
Yep. Carter's doing a good job defensively. Nice move by Carter to steal that puck and go on a run. Good move by Carter defensively to pick the pocket, and he's going to skate it up and get a shot off. And he passes it over.
Oh, there
wow. It is. No, that almost worked. deceptive. It looked like he was going to shoot, and he passed it last second. Ripped in by, I think, sorry, don't say it.
Zach was there, but...
and Richmond fans below us, they're in a frenzy.
Oh, man, they're fired up right now. It's
fired up beyond I've ever
come back
seen.
From this.
Here we go.
Right off the top of this third period. I mean, they're back in at 2-2, so
Here
it's like
comes
a 0-0 game again.
Look at this. Yeah, it is a 0-0 game. That's how you have to look at it. Passes in front, nobody there. Another wasted opportunity. And you got to get back. Grayson or Atwell is covering. Richmond coming in 3-on-2. Tries to toe drag.
Oh, there's a guy there again.
Left in front, behind our defense. I don't know what our defense is doing right now, but Kaysen shut the door. And I don't like all these rushes by our
There's
D.
Hugh now. He's got to rip this.
But this might work. And it does.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we
I
go.
was just talking about how I didn't like the D rushing it in, because right now we need to focus on what the D needs to do, which is stand back and protect Kaysen. But Burnsy goes on a run.
Fed up, man.
Rushes and
was
scores.
Like, that's it. I'm making this happen right now. The goalie was way out of the net, too.
And that'll quiet down the sweatpants below me.
I think he saw an opportunity there. The goalie actually was way far out of the net.
Terry's laughing over there. I wonder what he's laughing at. But here comes Big Bill again. Look. Okay, we need to work off this momentum. Look at this. Shot over,
Here we go.
pass, shoots, high flyer.
High.
Frequent flyer miles by, I believe, June there. Put it on the net, boys. I mean, shooting over the net's no good for anybody. And especially in a tight game like this where we're only up 3-2 with 9:41 left. We got to play nothing but smart hockey here. And that includes putting it on the net and not over the net.
Good cover there by Kaysen.
I love how when I commentate, I think like I'm coaching still. So it's kind of, I mean, know.
You definitely got some nice shutouts from the sidelines for them to shoot. That was the one thing about Edmonton. It felt like you could pretty much coach
I was right
there.
there.
From where you're there.
Well, yeah, if I'm hovering over them like
right.
that, I can spit on them, I can yell at them, so I'm going to say something. Okay, this is giving up. Again, more turnovers in our zone. This has to be tightened up in these playoffs.
I know we're back in the lead, but we gotta just get this going.
Protect the puck.
Yeah.
And Coach Shane is not going to be happy with this game. I guarantee you that.
Well,
look at this. Look at this. 22. Shenhan. He can make moves. He waits. Passes it over. And look, who is this? Keeping it in. Tyson, I believe. To Scotty over. And again, we have no fluidity in the O-zone. It's just choppy hockey. Unlike what we were seeing in Edmonton where we were setting it up. Again, we were playing weaker teams, but we shouldn't be having this much trouble with Richmond. And a good defensive play by Jasper to knock it off. Here we go. Back up. Zach Liao coming at it. Here we go. Nice move over to Jasper. Jasper's there. Jasper make a move over.
Whoa.
Wow, there it is. Beautiful goal.
Tell me that went in.
Look at that play by
beautiful Zach
Liao doing the work over to Jasper. Then Jasper feeds him back in. And I'm not sure exactly what the final result was on that goal, but I mean, the work there was beautiful. Look at this. Jasper through the legs. Over to Zach in front.
And then I think he got his rebound,
yes,
actually.
What a goal.
Popped it in.
4-2 game.
Nice little feed.
We needed that. We needed some insurance.
We definitely needed that.
And Mr. Liao stepped up. His dad's over there. He likes it.
He's fired up, too.
Yeah. He doesn't get fired up much. I was on the highway driving by him twice, really honking at him. And he wasn't looking at me. I think he thought I was going to shoot him or something. But I talked to him after that, and we were laughing. Anyway, the Ravens have to finish this now, and they're looking like they're playing way better in their own zone, protecting. Chipped up by Gray. Gray's going to go over. Nope, doesn't get it out. That's not good. He's got to get back, and he does. And they're playing with it at the point. Chopped up by Corder. Grayson's got to get this out. Come on. Stop chipping it up like that. Get it out. Here we go. Finally. Vitali on the prowl. Look at this. Dangerous. Shoots. Rips it off the bar.
Crossbar.
Jeez.
So
he had his man open too. Maybe he should have passed that. But look at this. In front again by
nice
Grayson.
Feed there.
Was that Grayson that fed that?
Grayson to Vitali. It was a nice feed.
Yeah, it was. Vitali's getting his chances. He's already got one.
Is that No, that's Ivan. No, it was Ivan. It was Ivan.
Okay, here's Gray now. Here's Ivan to Grayson. Grayson's kind of playing with it a little too much. He needs to make a tape-to-tape and get this going. Stop the turnovers, guys, please. This is a precarious situation here where we're only up 2, and we haven't been protecting the puck. And that's been the downfall right now, even though we're up 2.
I know it's nice to have that padding, though.
It is.
But,
It
I'd
is
still
very
love
nice.
to see these guys turn it up a little bit
But
more.
every time that we're in our own zone, you're biting your fingers, your nails, because it hasn't been the most tidy hockey today. We haven't been protecting the puck enough. So let's see what we do here in the last 7 minutes. 4-2 game. Ravens controlling off the draw. Back to Burns. Burns is going to chip up. Big Bill's there. Good breakout. That's more like it. Now Big Bill, nice pass up.
Feed.
Yep. To June. June
June.
over.
Oh,
beautiful. And there it is.
Yeah, baby.
Atwall making them
was
pay. And that is more like it.
That's how we do.
That's the textbook breakout, which
Yeah.
feeds to that kind of chance.
Just
and the
a
boys,
really nice start on that.
I mean, they just played that to perfection. That's
Yeah.
more like Ravens hockey right there.
Yeah, Nolan with that first feed to June. June crossed to Nathan Atwell, and Atwell just off the post and in.
Gorgeous.
Just a beauty goal.
And this is what we do, guys. You know, we come alive and we keep cooking. And that's 3 goals in the last, 10 minutes? Or even less, I think.
Yeah, we found a gear here. So
Found a gear.
Keep it going.
But again, we need to play smart hockey in our own zone. And here's Atwell. Textbook, another good breakout, looks like. Nope, he passed. Yes, it is.
Oh, it was a
Burnsy.
poke.
But he gave it. Oh, look at this. Burnsy to the
all right.
big man to big man.
Ooh, that's all
playing
right.
around with it. Twin tower action. It's more like triple towers out there. You got Scotty. It's actually the twin towers should be Scotty. Excuse me.
Nolan,
Big Bill and Burnsy.
Hugh? Yeah.
Because they almost look the same.
Yeah, it's true.
And they have similar numbers. So I get them mixed up a lot.
I feel like all 3 of the big guys have like similar numbers. They're all like 98,
97,
97, and,
yeah.
and
That's
Hughes-
right. It's sequential.
Yeah,
Interesting.
88, right?
Look at this.
Is it-
Or
yeah, that's
Scotty's 97.
Yeah, 97.
Big Bill's 88 and Burnsy's 98.
98, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm a little more relaxed than I was.
Yeah,
And good take by Carter.
Nice to see them make some of those plays like we saw on the weekend. I mean, it took a bit to get there, but
But again, we keep mentioning the fatigue factor. How are the legs jelly? What's the mental like? How tired are you? Did you even sleep last night much? It all factors in.
I mean, Scotty got home at like
Look at this.
1 a.m. I think
Big
last
pass
night.
to Scott. He's off to the
here
races.
we go.
He's going to
Just
unload.
going to show how 1 a.m.
Here's another
works.
one. Beautiful goal.
Yeah?
Come on,
It's
baby.
there.
Scotty just
Just a nice one.
on the run.
Took his
Nice
time
pass. And his hands for a big boy. I mean, he's got that powerful cannon, but he can finesse you on a deke as well.
Just coming in. Nice
And,
little back forth. He had the defender hooking him too.
You don't hear the
And
Jets
still
fans
gets the backhand in.
You don't hear the Jets fans too much anymore.
It's a little quiet now.
4 goals in about 10 minutes, and that is explosive Ravens hockey. Making the sweatpants pay. Ole, ole, ole. Remember San? Did you ever go to San when you were a kid? Or
No, I don't know San. What is San?
It was like, or Byway. Do you remember Byway?
No.
I'm just talking about places that I used to buy sweatpants. And
I'm so curious where the sweatpants came from. What is
Jet Sweat? I don't know.
Oh, Jet Sweat.
Okay. I don't know.
So you just added the pants.
I got to be careful, because there might be that hot dog guy might be listening to this feed. And
Oh, he's already right in the league. I guarantee it.
I'm not even going to mention that guy one more time ever in my life. Even though my screensaver on my iPhone's a hot dog right now. Yeah, no, it's just a little fun. 4:28 left. Look at Richmond trying to get something going. 3 Ravens all over. Kaysen, little baseball save. Like he was out throwing his racket ball around
Nice
at a
quick
wall.
glove there, yep.
Easy. And we got the Grayson. Looks like coach is changing it up now. He's got Vitale playing with Gray and Jackson.
Trying some new lines?
And yeah, that whole other tournament, it was Grayson, Jackson, and Liao, which did massive damage. But yeah, I mean, he's switching it up all over, which is good. I like it. Maybe he sees something. You got to pass that Vitale up. You got to get it going. Maybe he sees something in the matchup with the other team where he'll switch it around. I don't know.
It could be it could be what it is. You know, it's like you see certain players are out there and you know that you have a guy that matches that guy better for speed or skating ability. So
yeah, we're getting to that level where that's a possibility now.
But what do we know?
Well, yeah.
We're not hockey guys, really. We just...
Well, I'm pretty much a hockey guy. I know the game.
we love the game, but...
I mean, I know the game in and out. I understand it. But yeah, Coach Shane, obviously better than I do. He's a pro. He's proficient. He gets paid for it. And he knows what he's doing. Somebody lost a stick. Who is that?
It was a Richmond player, I think.
No, Atwell.
Oh, Atwell's missing his stick.
Where is his stick? It's way out there. He's got to go
blue
pick it
line.
up. This isn't the NHL.
Well, you know what? A body in front's better than nothing, right?
No, he did the right thing. I'm just breaking his you-know-whats. And Atwell flips it up. So, trying to see Vitali there. And again, this is choppy, sloppy in the nooch. And here comes Ivan. Nice move. In and out. Into the corner. Still with it. And Richmond's going to take it away and skate it up. And 2-on-1, Brewing.
Ooh, this is
Carter's got to turn around.
Richmond.
Carter kind of...
Kaysen made a save, but lost his stick.
Carter was trying to cut the man off, and he left him alone. He was trying to play two men. Hard to figure out what to do.
But,
yeah, sticks all over the place.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hopefully we can clear it out.
Jackson's going to try to get it out. Nope. Held in by Richmond. Down low. In front.
Ooh.
And there's going to be a shot here.
Kaysen.
Yeah. Where's his stick?
It's right beside the net.
He lost
He's
lost it a couple times.
He's got it.
That's uncharacteristic. Didn't see that at all in the tournament.
The shot went off the top of his stick, and that's a hard one to hold on to.
And look at this. There's going to be a shot. He's going to have to make something happen here. Somebody get him a stick. There we go.
He tried to grab it.
There it is. Good. And not out yet. There we go.
Vitali, there we go.
Terry's yelling, get it out, and he is right.
There we go. That's an offside. That'll give us time to reset.
Ravens are going to have to sit down and reassess some things defensively. And also with their wingers breaking out, they're not doing a good enough job of chopping it up and out of the zone. And, this Richmond team is a pretty good team. They're not the greatest team. But we need to tighten up.
Playing hard tonight.
They are. They are. But we need to tighten up. That's sort of what I'm trying to get at is in our own zone, there's been a lot of mistakes made tonight. And it can be fixed.
Ooh, maybe Nathan was going to get an option there.
Here it is. He might get one here. 120 left. 20 left in the game. 6-2.
Nice. Oh,
you wouldn't have thought that it would have. I kind of called it was going to be around a 5-2 or a 6-2 game. But judging from the way we were coming in.
I did not think earlier in this period that this was going to be the outcome, but it was looking like, we might have to.
Here's Bill again. Shoots. Rips a hot one. Rips, man. I got to stop saying rips.
No.
Rip Torn. Remember that actor, Rip Torn? What a name. Anyway. Darby fighting. Jets streaking in. They got a trailer. Who's covering them? Burnsy. There we go. Nice play by Darby.
Here, so let's see what we...
Nice play by Darby. Take it away.
An icing, I guess.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah.
The cerebral assassin, as I like to call him.
Cerebral's out there.
He had a great tourney.
Oh, man. Awesome tourney.
4 or 5. Put in the net. And really smart hockey plays by Clarky D. Evolving as a great defenseman. And apparently he's going to play forward in Green Kraken.
That's why I hear,
Yeah, which is interesting. I don't know why they would do that because he's such a good defenseman. But
you never know. Things could change.
Ooh, is that
go in?
I don't know. Looks like it did.
Yeah, that was a goal.
Wow.
Dang.
And that's what the Ravens can do.
That was nice.
Once they hear a little Pantera, Phil Anselmo, it's over.
Yeah, that was Scotty rushing up and Hansen right there on the doorstep.
Was Hansen,
nice
was that Handman?
Yeah, Handman just pops it in on the backhand. Beautiful little goal.
And you know what? Hey.
So smooth, we didn't even know what happened.
I mean, when you fall asleep and think the game's over, it's not.
I mean, the game is
And look at this. Kids break
it
in like a submarine. I just wanted to say submarine sandwich because
You got to get one food reference in every game, right? At least one.
That's what I call Big Bill's. Whenever he goes kamikaze, I call it the submarine.
The
submarine sandwich. I think I call it. I don't even know anymore. But you know what? Hey, Ravens came out. It was shaky. They looked not theirselves tonight. Again, we're going to keep harping on that. It's because of the 6 games they played in the last 3 days and the trip back. But
Yeah,
you know,
it took a minute.
It took a minute. It took a minute, and I still don't think they're at their best, even after these 3 periods. They need some rest. They need a couple days.
Yeah, they do.
Grayson's going to be playing some pep tomorrow.
Cole
and then
will be there too. Yeah.
Thursday is a practice, I believe, and you know, we got a game on Sunday against who is it?
Sunday's game is up against Langley, maybe.
Is it Langley?
Sunday. Thunderbirds.
The T-Birds.
We're back against Vancouver.
All right, back to back. To your wife like that.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that pop up while we were broadcasting. Terrence loving the hot dog comments on the broadcast.
Whoa, look at that thing, man. That's great.
Dang, where's Scott right now?
Scotty Nelson representing.
I've entered the hot dog challenge. I love it.
That's the hot dog twilight zone.
That's the one.
Well, hey, it wasn't pretty, Greg, but we got the W. And
we got the job done at the end. I mean, yeah, like you said, the score at the end actually ended up being 7-2. So it's pretty awesome considering we went into this period 2-0. Then it was tie. And then we came back with 5. So way to buckle up and get it done, Ravens.
Buckle up and bounce.
Awesome.
And that's what I'm going to do. Thanks, Greg.
That's it.
Another one
of the books.
Hey. Hey, how you doing? All right.
Thanks.
See you guys later.
Awesome. We'll see you
guys. Get home safe.
Might as well just go to one more ad spot. It's always a good way to
Might as well kill it off.
Here we go. Thanks, everyone.
Guys, is that water under the bench?
No, that's just the ice melting.
No, I think the ring's got a leak. Better call our platinum sponsor, Regina Plumbing and Heating.
Now, if only they could fix our power play.
Wait, you guys got trading cards?
Yeah, they're awesome. I'll trade you a Nishi for a Woods.
Deal.
Dude, that trade's massive.
Speaking of massive, my parents decided to go big this year.
Derby Photos, making you a legend.
Smooth, and then it would gutter. But then I switched it up. I think it got smoother.
I love it, the movement in here, how you just change on the fly like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like this is all fine.
Got me the 3rd period.
Oh, man.
I texted Burns, I want to spend the entire next practice just doing one-timers. We would have had.
That was a weird game.
We would have had 10 more goals.
Lots of high shots.
Yeah, like swings and misses. Like
Oh,
those passes.
even that too.
We got the passes, just the one-timers.
It was kind of a hard game to watch.
Yeah. I got
Not the prettiest.
No.
But you know what? We got the W.
Yeah,
Time to move on. And these kids are probably, they got to be tired.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of games.
Shit, Huey just got back an hour ago.
Yeah.
Before the game.
Yeah.
Like that's. I don't care what you say. That's gonna take you out of you. I thought you played a good game.
For sure.
Right?
He played great
You
game.
could have went real bad with that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. See you around.
All right.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, thanks, man.